Hello, beautiful friends and book lovers. I hope that you are all doing well. Today, I am coming at you with a non-spoiler book review and book chat towards the end of the video for those of us who have read on Samantha Downing's latest novel, which is called He Started It. I did purchase this and use one of my credits on Amazon Audible and chose to listen to the audiobook version. So first and foremost, if you guys have been watching me for a little bit, you would know I absolutely loved My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. This is a psychological thriller to the T. It is so good. It is unlike any book I have ever read. So needless to say, I had super high expectations for He Started It. But I just have to say, as we all know, authors don't always have to write the same genre. So I feel like often if an author tries to, dabble into something new, a lot of people start to get upset because they're like, well, your first book was a really deep and exciting, psychological thriller, and this one was more drama, suspense, and just go into this knowing that this book is 100% like a dramatic, suspenseful, almost like a soap opera, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I literally just mean like, that's how it felt to me. Like there's a lot of backstabbing in this book and a lot of lies, but in no way is it anywhere similar to My Lovely Wife. So just go into it knowing that. So I think there are some people that do categorize this as a thriller. I 100% wouldn't, but I did go into it thinking it was going to be. So I was a little disappointed there just because you guys know I love to read thrillers. But yeah, this was definitely more a dramatic suspense. So let's go ahead and talk about the premise of He Started It. So He Started It is about a group of siblings in their 30s and 20s, and I think the youngest is like maybe 19, 20, I don't know. But they're all in a similar age range, and they are going on one of their childhood road trips to honor their grandfather, who it was in his will. He was like, I want you guys, when I pass, to go on the family road trip that we went on when you were kids. So essentially that's what they're doing to honor his will. So we have Eddie, who is the oldest sibling and the only brother. Then we have Elizabeth, but she goes by Beth, which is the middle sister. And then Portia, which is the youngest sister. And Eddie, his wife is Krista, and Beth, she has a husband whose name I cannot think of right now. But it's all five of them go on this trip, basically across a lot of the United States. And as they're going on this trip, they start to, as a reader, you start to find out about like family secrets, and some of the siblings are turning against each other. And there's a lot of backstabbing and a lot of like, he said, she said kind of thing. And they're all going on this trip because they want the money from the grandfather's will, and no one's getting any money until they complete this trip. So you definitely see some crazy sides to some of the siblings' personalities. And that's basically all I want to say for the non-spoiler premise. They're pretty much just hopping around doing this road trip the entire time. So the setting of this book is really cool. There's a lot of different cool places in the United States that are mentioned in this book, which I really appreciated. As far as ratings go, this one kind of fell flat for me. I've been reading quite a few books that are just like falling flat, which is a little bit of a stink. I am going to give this one a 3 out of 5 on Goodreads. And for my personal rating, a 6 out of 10. The characters are just unlikable. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, it just wasn't a fan favorite. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into the book chat part of the book for those of us who have read. So if you are new here, I would love if you could like this video and hit that subscribe button before you leave, and also hit that post notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new book review or book related video. All right, guys, so for those of us who have read, I did enjoy the ending with Krista kind of getting the final say. I felt like it was really symbolic because the siblings were always fighting. There was absolutely zero trust there. And they were kind of all three like the downfall of each other. So I felt like it was, kind of like karma for Krista to come back and end up, taking all the money or whatever. And honestly, I felt like with Eddie killing the older sister and Beth killing her husband, like the family was just crazy. Like, they were just crazy, and they all like justified their killings, which was really strange. Yeah, the part where Beth killed her husband was like so strange, and I felt like that was out of nowhere. And I was like, it just felt like it didn't really fit with everything. You know what I mean? All right, you guys, but that's basically all I have on He Started It by Samantha Downing. Please leave in the comments what you thought about this book, and I can't wait to see you in my next book review. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.